I was asked to consider making a video about a comment I made in a meeting about how important it is to ask for what you want in a pitch. You're giving a pitch, you're telling the features, you're telling the market, you're telling how your company's going to grow, tell you where they are now, what we need to do next. You need to ask for people to go with you. So this is an idea of where does that make sense? How do you do it? Things to think about when you are asking for people to come together and move forward. This is from ChatGPT. It's the moment your presentation stops being informational and becomes transactional. It converts curiosity to commitment. That's pretty comprehensive, and we'll go into that in some detail. But another point of view, just to show how important this is, mastering how you ask is the fastest return on your investment of any pitch. Whatever you're doing, if you are good at asking, you're going to be more successful. And I'm asking you to stay tuned, and I will deliver some of the elements that will make you most successful when you incorporate this transactional element into your presentations. Examples are everywhere. These little markers of next, take a look at my other video, that's an ask. Or subscribe, or follow me, that's an ask. These are not all about money. It's not all about give me something. It's about suggesting, here, I want you to do this. And it's good for everybody. So know how to ask for, and here's some examples. Yes, you want money from investors, but also you're working with a team and you have a project you're working on. How do you ask them for their next steps, or ask them to do their role, or whatever it may be? And finally, in the classroom, you're giving assignments. And how are you going to ask them to pursue those assignments, how to deliver those assignments, and when to do it? So I built a little web app to be able to go through this process. The ask is that moment you become transactional. And why is it there? It clarifies for your audience what they can do. What are the next steps? When do I need to do it? And it aligns you with the incentives that you're giving them. And of course, it makes you the authority. So how much of your pitch or your presentation should be the ask? It shouldn't be more than 10% of the time that you're presenting. It's got to be clear and concise, and just one slide if you're giving it, and you should say it in 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So if it's rushed, it loses weight. And if it drags, it feels like you're giving a hard sell. And so looking at it from those standards of investors, projects, and student assignments, you could say, here's really transactional numbers. I need 40 staff hours from DevOps to launch by September 15. Something like that for the team, or submit a 2-page critique by Friday, or a number of options. You invest this level, that level, or that level. At each tier unlocks more equity for you, or choose either an infographic, a video, or write an essay. Those are great ways to structure your ask. And then you want a condition. What are the milestones? We want this right now, and we're going to close more later. Or draft an outline by the next class, and we'll finally grade it only if the outline is on time. I mean, these are incentives that you can lay out and It doesn't even sound like an ask. It sounds like you're really engaging in working together. Start with a verb, quantify the request, tie to an outcome, limit choice overhead. These items are all very good to look at, but the biggest one is rehearse the wording. That is like a tagline that you need to prepare and use it again and again. So please, if you come this far, it means you're getting something from it. Subscribe. We have more of this on the channel.